Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jayyduty and I'm back with another video. Now listen, y'all, I want to get some things off my chest, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been going through a lot mentally, right? But who cares, my nigga? I'm a shape back. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was the hardest day of my life. And I always go through like mental challenges, especially if I'm in a relationship. Bro, half your problems gonna come from relationships. When you single, bro, you have singular problems. You start actually bettering yourself. You start actually working on yourself, right? I'm on my third job. My nigga, I'm at $1,300 right now in the past fucking 3 weeks of my life. Nigga, I feel good, bitch. And it's just me. I don't gotta take care of nobody else, just me. But I was willing to take care of somebody. I was willing to do 50-50 with her. Jay, why didn't you do that with her? Fellas, you can lead a woman. You can try to lead. But once a bitch get an attitude that you don't like, that will push you away. And a girl would not care because she listened to all her friends. She listened to the world. She listened to social media. She not listening to you. So once you feel like a girl not listening to you, bro, you're going to leave by nature. If I left, what makes you think another nigga would stay? You get what I'm saying? I left for a reason. And then the bitch try to say, oh, well, you left on my toughest days. No, bro, I tried to help you, bitch. You act like I left when I heard bills. You act like I left when I heard bills. No, I didn't leave when I heard bills. When I heard bills, it was time for me to clock into 2 jobs when I heard bills. When I heard bitch, fuck you, and what your friends were saying, that's what made me leave. I don't give a fuck about what you're going through eternity. We all go through problems. That don't mean you get to disrespect me and project to me. Bro, I walked in a room, you saying stupid shit. Like, why do you, come on, focus on yourself. YouTube. And then I was thinking about going back, but I'm like, dude, I don't even want to go back. What is there for me? It's nothing there for me. I don't care. I really now, like, yeah, I was depressed yesterday, but then I was like, bro, dude, Jay, you don't need her. You just need to focus a little bit more on your actual priority. What are you going to get out of even doing what you think she wants you to do? Because it don't matter what you do, she would still make you feel like you're not good enough. Like, remember a time when she was in her sleep, she woke up and started calling you broke. Broke. You're broke. You're broke. She literally degrading you. And I know, y'all did the disrespect. I did the disrespect. But then it got to a point. And then when it's the same conversation, no, I'm not cheating on you. Are you cheating on me? No, I'm not cheating on you. Then what's this Lululemon? Okay, let's call your friends to see who that jacket is. Call your friends. Hold on, is this yours? Yes, that's mine. I left it over there. Okay, I'm not cheating on you. Why is these toothbrushes? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm at work literally 24/7. I'm doing 16-hour shifts on a day-to-day basis. I don't know. You too focused on me. You not even focused. That's why bitches be miserable, bro. Because you too focused on dick. You too focused on what a nigga is doing. I'm outside working on myself on my third fucking job. And I want to go back and help her out because she playing this manipulation game that she don't even know about. She talking about some, you left me on my darkest days. You knew I was going through a lot of shit. I didn't leave you because of that. I left you because it got disrespectful. Soon as I walked in the door, no, how was your day? No, none of that. Just, who toothbrushes is that? Who closed downstairs? Bro, you know your roommate just left. Literally left you. She left you. Now I'm thinking to myself, bro, I see why motherfuckers be leaving. You are a dickhead, bro. You a dickhead. Listen, fellas, I know it's some niggas out there who will go hard for their women, who will try for their women. But once it get disrespectful, once it feel like you not doing enough, once she degrades you and make you feel bad of a person and you leave, you just doing everything in your power to become the best version of yourself, and then you left, and then she start talking about some, oh, you left me because, some bullshit. It's always bullshit when women open their mouth. They think it's supposed to be prioritized or we supposed to care, but it's bullshit. And we know it's bullshit. That's why you gotta just focus on yourself, bro. Don't be focusing on what a woman is doing or what she's saying. Don't be focusing on that shit, bro. And then when I bring up job, you like, oh, well, you trying to manipulate me to staying and you trying to manipulate me. The reason why I bring up my work life, because that's where I'm at half the 7. What else can I say? Well, I was at another bitch house. You want me to tell you what you want to hear, and that's not gonna fucking happen. You want me to tell you that I cheated on you, that I'm a liar. You want me to tell you everything that's not true about me. You want me to tell you what you think about me, and that's not true. And I know you go through a lot of shit, and I know it was a lot of red flags in the air, but I backed up half of my red flags. You thought I was cheating every time I backed it up. And then talking about some, you kind of did cheated on me because what some bullshit. I know it's not, bro. Me by nature, I know it's not true. I don't, bro. Listen, dog. Like, fellas, focus on yourself. Don't focus on what no girl is saying, bro. Because half the shit be bullshit, and then they'll try to go look for validation to prove their point. Like she'll go through a lot of shit. She'll be crazy. She knows she crazy in the head. She knows she got a faithful man. She knows she got a hard working man. But she'll go to her friends and family, degrade your name, hate on you, tell you this and that, telling them what you did to her, just so she can feel validated, just so she won't feel like she's wrong. A woman hate accountability. And then talk about something, why did you leave? Your friend was literally in my face talking about something, close the door, bitch, close the door, bitch, close the... Yeah, stay after that. I'm not about to kiss your ass. A lot of women want dudes to kiss their ass. I want you to be gentle with me. I want you to do... I'm not about to be gentle while you being toxic, bitch. That's not how life works. However frequency you operating in, it's the frequency you don't get back. I'm not about to stay in your face while you talking about some bullshit. I'm gonna leave every time. That's just me. And the reason why I'm gonna leave because I prioritize my peace. I'm not a nigga who just like to argue all day. Do I just sit in your face, argue with you for hours? Yeah, I probably do rage bait you. But do I just sit in your face, accuse you of something that you didn't do for hours? Hours, just arguing. As soon as your friends come around, arguing. Something slick coming out their mouth. Nobody's about to deal with that shit, gang. Remember, I left. I left that bitch. You thought I was about to kiss your ass. Talking about something, you left when things got hard. Duh, nigga. It got hard for me too. The fuck? You was the reason that was making it hard. You was making it hard for a nigga. Every time I come through the door, it's always a problem that you think is right. You becoming the problem and you slowly becoming one. You don't even realize that shit. I was trying to work at Planet Fitness. No, if you work at Planet Fitness, you don't love me. You disrespectful. I'm done. I'm just done. You working at you. She trying to control me and it's not going to work. And she's not going to come up to her friends and say, yeah, I was wrong, girl. I tried to like prevent him to do so many things. Like I was controlling. You would never go up to your friends and hold yourself accountable. Never. You would never. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, yes, I left that bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I left it. I left that. I'm not coming. Now, I was thinking about going back, but then it's like, why would you go back to that? You want to go back to that attitude? You want to go back to that controlling girl? You want to go back to that crazy manipulative ass girl? Probably she not a manipulator, but she crazy, bro. She crazy as hell. She'll just bring up some bullshit and expect you to care. Why is it toothbrushes in my bathroom? She thought I was cheating on her by saying, why is it toothbrushes in my bathroom? Oh yeah, let me fuck a bitch and we're gonna both brush our teeth and we're gonna leave evidence. Let me fuck a bitch. Let's just wash our clothes in the dryer and wash her and just leave evidence. Like, bro, when women do, it's just bullshit. I can't deal with it. I'm a workative man. I like to work. I like to prioritize my time. Like you get in the way of that shit, and I don't like that. Let me work. Let me cook. Like let me build. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to build us a future. I was gonna work at goddamn Planet Fitness because I'm already working out. Why not work out while I get paid? You don't think that's a smart idea? I'm already attracted to that place. I love working out. I love being in my own zone. What, that's a bad idea for me to work out because you insecure? You don't want me to work out because you insecure. I'm not about to stop doing something. I'm not about to stop being the best version of myself because somebody else insecure, bro. That's just not who the fuck I am. And no, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was thinking about going back, but then I'm like, listen to my mama. She like, son, bro, don't go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back to that. And it's like, yes, at one point I understood what you was coming from. Like what I do could be a red flag, but you know what I'm doing. You see my character. You know where I'm at. I neglected bitches in your face. Why the fuck do you still think I'm cheating on you? I proved myself so many times. I reassured you so many times. How many reassurance do you need? That's why dealing with a female, she's gonna always make you feel like you need to be doing more. You need to be making more. You need to be being more. You just need to do more. And it's never going to satisfy them. It's never. And then they be like, no, we not really difficult. Dude, as a dude, understand, women are fucking difficult. You may think you can handle it, but you cannot. You can, bro, you can treat a woman, but you can't deal with a woman. Facts. You can treat a woman, but you can't deal with a woman. You got to focus on yourself and deal with your own eternal problems. And when I left, I did feel bad. But as I'm taking this break from you, I'm starting to realize, dude, I'm not the problem. Like, I'm starting to realize that you had a couple problems by yourself, too. Matter of fact, I did have a couple. I did have problems. I'm not about to come on this internet lying like I wasn't the problem. No, I was most definitely the problem in my relationship, and I will hold myself accountable. But you also have problems, too. And then when you on your last straw with somebody, they'll show you who they truly are. They'll show you they'll show you that you gotta pay attention to arguments. Don't allow it, but pay attention to what people be saying. That's how they really feel about you. You're broke. She really think that you're not gonna make a living for yourself. She really think that. She thinks that. Now, let's not talk about the woman jealousy, because women is jealous of man who's making more than them. But then you gotta understand, because a woman, they do want you to do good, but they just don't want you to be as good as them. Because once you start doing good, it's like, okay, I see you doing good. You got your paycheck. Let me see how much you're getting paid, though. Why do you want to see how much I'm getting paid? Because, Jay, we in a relationship. If we want to get married, we have to know what each other's doing. We got to know each other income. A woman will hit you with that shit. Let me tell you what that really means. Because, Jay, I want to see if you making more than me, because I was just making more than you. So yeah, I want to see how much you making more than me, so I can just come up with problems, so I can just have this EV feeling. That's what she really means, bro. She wanted to see how much I was making because she thought I was making more than her. She wanted to see so bad. That was a red flag right there. Jay, why didn't you communicate it? Because I don't fucking care. Yes, I've seen a bunch of red flags in my relationship, and I could have communicated it, but I don't care. I just don't give a fuck. If you and I in the middle of my success, I don't care. Once it feel like you in the middle of my success, I'm leaving, bro. I'm leaving that shit, bro. Like when you were saying, "Oh, I think you a cheater. I think you a cheater." Okay, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a cheater, because I know I'm not a cheater. I know I didn't stick my dick in no bitch. I know that. I know. I know who I am, so I don't give a fuck. The second you say I can't do what I want to do because it affects you, I'm definitely not going to give a fuck. And I'm probably going to leave. And don't manipulate me saying, oh, you left me on my darkest days because you knew what I was going through. No, motherfucker. I didn't leave you because you was going through shit. I left you because you ain't shit. That's why. It's misery. And you don't even understand it. It's misery. And I understand that we are miserable. We all have problems. But stop projecting it. You want to project to me, but I know it's because it's what you're going through, or it's what you went through with your ex. You went through a lot of bullshit with your ex. You want me to be your ex so damn bad. You tell me, oh, I think you cheated. I think you cheating. Why you think I'm cheating? You just picking up small details in my life that I may be doing something, and you thinking it that way. And you know, and you can't even classify cheating as, oh, something rearranged in my house. I mean, half the time you can do that because men don't give a fuck. Like if you came in a room and you smelled sex, that can be a sign I've been cheating. But if you came in the bathroom and it was two brushes in a motherfucking stall, don't look at me. What the fuck? Maybe I did move that shit. Maybe I was just bored looking for my personal toothbrush and just moved that shit there. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just bullshit. Like I'm understanding that our problems was really bullshit, bro. And the way we separated from each other was bullshit. It's not even a valid reason to leave a couple. It's not a valid reason to leave. But I left because it was just bullshit. And it wasn't valid. But it was just bullshit. It wasn't valid to leave. You shouldn't leave nobody's life because of some bullshit. But it's just too much bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit that makes me want to just, bitch, get the fuck away. Like, get away. Go get another nigga. Yeah, go focus on them other niggas. Go focus on some dick. Just go back to doing what you used to do. You get what I'm saying? Because you want me to tell you what you want to hear. You a cheater. Yeah, I did fuck a bitch in your bed. You a liar. Okay, let me tell you something you don't really like. You want me to be your ex. You want me to, you so used to your ex, you came in a relationship projecting to me like I was him. Yeah, he did cheated on you. He was doing some pedophilia shit with your sister. But at the end of the day, it's not me. Every time, I remember back then, we used to go to her mom's, and I used to just be talking to her siblings. Bro, I'd walk out the room, she'd like feel my private part to see if I'm not hard. She'd try to see if I'm hard. I'm like, dude, you going through a lot of shit right now, bro. Like, if you think I get hard by looking at your little sisters, you going through a lot. You going through, like, you crazy. Like, and it's not crazy, but it's like, dude, get a grip. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even that. It's just, you need to be alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need me. You don't need me. You don't want me. Just, come on, bro. Like, we just need to move on, bro. Like, I'm moving on from this. I'll just keep catching Ubers back and forth. Like, I'd rather catch Ubers back and forth until I make a car, until I get a car. I'm getting a car next month, than just to be with that shit. Because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was kind of like crying miserable yesterday. My coworker seen it. Even my manager seen it. He even had to come up here to reassure me to make sure I'm good. He was like, yo, bro, come here, bro. Come here. Take this cigarette. Whoop-de-whoop. You good, man? What's going on with you and your woman? I'm like, bro, it's just a bunch of bullshit, bro. And then when I leave, she expect me to still be with her. Like, if I left, it's because it's some bullshit. Always remember, if a nigga left, it's because it's some bullshit. It's not because we trying to walk out y'all life because we don't understand you. No, we understand you. But it gets to a point when it's like, dude, you don't want me to understand you. You really don't. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm about to just keep catching Ubers back and forth. I'm not focusing on no pussy right now. I'm just not. That's not my main focus. I don't care about no girl. I don't care about sex, bro. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I'm about to just stay focused on me. I'm getting an interview tomorrow for my third job, bro. I'm getting checks after check. Every time I look around, checks. I just got a check today, nigga. You get? I'm just getting checks. It was for you. It was for you. That's why I moved down here to go help. I wanted to help you out. That's why I moved down here. But you don't want a nigga to help you out. You think you do, but you don't. Because if you want a nigga to help you out, you would be focused on yourself. You was focused on me too much. Why is it toothpaste in the bathroom? Why is it toothbrushes in the bathroom? Why is it mixed clothes downstairs in the laundry room? It wasn't even about, why didn't you clean up your mess? Oh shit. Because if it was about that, I would have, okay, let me go clean that shit. It's not some bullshit. It's trifling. Boom. I probably cooked something and left some shit. Let me go clean that up. But when you're talking about toothbrushes and shit downstairs, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's why I don't communicate on certain shit, because it's just, I don't give a fuck. Peace.